Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Last time, we dealt with he who lurks in the dark. The Dark Lurker, obviously. This time, I'm going to show you the Iron Passage. And likely die. And die. And die. And die. A little bit of this at the start is really kind of random luck. And as such, I'm going to swap to a crown. Wrong way, wrong way. Oh look, summon signs. This one taking the summons, I mean, the boss itself isn't too bad, but the getting to the boss is kind of annoying because there's two separate pathways. It's designed for co-op, for one player to go that way and one player to go this way. When you pull that lever, these doors will all open, and there are some items to be had. I think. Yep, there is an item to be had. And a statue of a basilisk. You can do it solo, but it's designed for you have one player stand there, pull the lever, player dives through, and then other player, or players, you know, some go that way, some go that way. I'm going to show you an attempt at getting to it solo, and it all depends on which paths. Did I not pull the lever? Did I cancel out the lever? Really? It depends on which paths the fireballs decide to go. Oh, and if you get hit with... There you go. If you get past at least one fire... I mean, if you only get hit with one, you can still kind of make it. There's a guy in here trying to fight me. He's a healer. And he would be throwing lightning down at us on the lower levels. Careful not to fall in. But yeah, he would be up here along with that, chucking ranged stuff at us while we deal with the melee goons. Now, of course, you have the option of jumping down there, but each area has items up near the top that you can only get if you're the one up there. They're not happy with me. I'm just gonna use a life gem. Not to be confused with a life bob. Okay, let's see. No, I think that's how you jump in to join the other guy. Carefully. I don't get it. Roll. My reaction time on them pulling their vanishing act leaves a lot to be desired. But as you can see, it's much a repeat. If I miss it, I'll go grab the item. Otherwise, items. We're gonna try. Now, of course, you can despawn those guys so that you only have to deal with dodging the fireballs. So it is not, you know, by any means impossible. Move! I mostly find the design of the area annoying as a solo player. If you have summons, if you have human summons, it's perfectly easy. Because the only thing you have to deal with is, you know, making sure they're at the gate when you pull the lever. I don't like that I can cancel that. Well, I kind of do like it, and I kind of don't like it. But so much of it comes down to what attack they happen to use. And that miracle he's using is perfect still. It slows you down proportional to how much encumbrance you have, and since I'm not wearing a whole lot of weight, it's not having a huge impact on me. It slows me down a bit, but... I'm gonna go grab my bloodstain first. And this is why I'm using the crown, is so I don't have to worry about, you know, having a little less health each time, just to kind of showcase this part. Oh, and I made it! I'm having much better luck than usual. I've done this in the past and it'd be a lot harder. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. And then deal with him. Careful of ledge. And there is an item down there, but if I jumped off that I wouldn't be getting back up. And I can't remember where this one goes. It's annoying, there's so many different paths that have items on them. Like, the item collector in me wants to go off every path to find everything. Okay, and this is the one before the boss. Which is annoying because you've got a combination of this guy. Oh, I forget about the second swing. You've also got a ranged guy down there, and the big iron golem. Which, if you go down there without dealing with him, is more of a pain. Old growth bomb. Cracked red eye. Ow. You, sir, are going to die momentarily. Oh, come on. Get back out here. There we go. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Do you think I'm gonna let you throw a lightning bolt at me? He's gonna die before it even hits him. Let's see what... He's like, who shot me? Who dare shoot me? Who keeps shooting me? I'm honestly worried that there's an enemy somewhere I have missed that's going to make me regret jumping down, but there's nowhere else I can go. So I'm gonna jump and grab the item. There was a path up there. Oh dear. Oh great. Since it's such a pain to get back down here, I'm going to be a little more cautious with this. Ho-ho! That would not have been pleasant. Oh, that was faster than I expected it to be. Okay. And I'm finishing that. If you use NPC summons to get down here, I'd recommend going ahead and dispelling them here. Because the upcoming boss is not that problematic to do solo, I mean. Just trying to get my magic resistance up. It will make sense in a moment why. Mr. Ambient magic damage. Is there anything with 57? That'll work. Saw a 19. You got anything higher? Ooh, 25. You win that contest. Jester's gloves. 23. I saw a 23. Ooh, I saw a 24. I saw a 40. Now, let me check all of his gear. Nope, okay. So, 45% magic damage reduction, that's good. Okay, decent physical, decent magical. He's not going to be poisonable. And I'm going to go ahead and use a repair powder, just for the sake of being thorough. The blue smelter. One thing to know, he has variable timing on his attacks. Don't pay attention as much to his movement. Base it on when he roars. If he's using a delayed swing, his roar will also be delayed. I learned that after a lot of dying to him. Back, back, back. And now I'm going to start taking damage for being near him, which is why I wanted that, Oh, that was a horrible timing on my part. Now. Okay. Now. The life gems to counteract some of the burn damage. Just try to keep a life gem active. And I forgot, yeah, every time there's a leap, there's a following explosion. Oh crud, oh crud. There's not always a follow-up explosion. Good to know. Nope. The delay got me. The delay every time. He's slower on that overhead. The overhead swings get me. I need to go buy a bunch of life gems anyway. I took off the crown. Hello, missing max health. Anyway. He is a pain, but as a boss, he's not that bad. The area leading up to him is the more aggravating section. Because he's kind of in an area designed to be taken as a group, and I don't have any soul items. But overall, Blue Smelter is not that bad. It's... it's the area that's annoying to deal with solo. And you can ignore those if you don't plan on going through them, because that's just a bunch of extra enemies for you to deal with otherwise. And in many cases, you can lure them away from the ranged enemies. But you've still got to deal with them as a group. And that happens. See, at its core, this area was just never designed for a solo player. Which is aggravating for a solo player, or for somebody that just doesn't want to deal with summoning, but for the sake of the recording, there are steel-wheeled lorry. What's the? No, that's a person. I ain't dealing with the person, not right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and summon those two to deal with the enemies. I said summon. Hello. Yes, hello indeed, Mr. NPC. We're going this way. If you go through there with the NPC summons and they don't make it through, they can get stuck at the gate, or they will jump down here and try to follow as best they can. It kind of varies. See, here's what I should have done, is just lure the one of them. Ow. I really don't like the whole we're gonna have ranged enemies out of your reach thing. Yes, now is the time to say hello. Brilliant. You can sometimes lure them down off the cliff, but generally you can just... Case in point, one came off the cliff. Okay, next area. I don't know what's up with that, but it's a thing. Move! There we go. Come on, guys. You're blocking the tunnel there. You're blocking the tunnel. Ow. You're obnoxious and I would love to smite you. Come on, guys, down here. Okay, guys, we're... Oh, there's two of you. Oh, good. Come on, you just pay attention to me. Go after him. You know, get rid of the healer first. And you jumped down. You're now my problem. Doesn't stagger, has... What is? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the crown back on just so they can help me out here. One thing that can be useful is if you carry the Pyromancy Warmth, You can use it to heal NPCs if you don't mind that it takes, you know, forever and a half. I'm debating on whether to keep them with me or take them in. I'm gonna regret it, but let's do it once just to see. This is gonna give him like twice as much health. Yep, I'm doing half damage to him. And explosion. Nope, no explosion. How dare you choose not to explode? I should have seen that coming. Doesn't do it until the one time I tell myself he's not gonna do it. Okay. I'd love to figure out what the trigger there is. Is it just random, the whim of whatever mood he's in? One's almost down. Yeah, this is going horribly. Like I said, it was a bad idea to bring summons in here. Back. Nope. Oh, I forgot to change my rings out, too. I got stuck on his foot. I literally got stuck on his foot. Okay. Now I remember why I wanted to talk myself out of doing this area. The advantage of having a crown, though, I don't have to worry about using a effigy every time. But yeah, this time, once I get down there, I will dispel them. Send them home. I've got to be honest, those guys up there on the ledge are more annoying. Hello, face. Okay, and then the, what's it of separation? Bone of order? No. Token of fidelity. Where's the, that, black separation crystal. Oh, I didn't know you could pick which one. I'm so tempted to keep you, but no. Anyway. Down to one Estus. This ain't gonna end well. It's the delay on that over. Whoa! I'm doing a lot. Was doing a lot less damage. It's the delay on the overhead swing is different than the others, and that gets me into a little bit of trouble. especially later on. You picked an odd time to do that, buddy. I'm getting away and letting my stamina come back. I still roll too early. But I'll still roll within the window to get out of it at least. Backing off, backing off, backing off. I was just out of range. Oh, yeah. I'm dead. I don't know what just happened there. I turned around. Okay, let's try this. This is my only dark pine resin. Oop. I forgot to switch rings again. That's the last of my healing. Oh, and I stupidly rolled away from that. There'd be no way for me to get time to pull a big life jump out of my inventory, and I'm dead. I'll be honest, it's one of the problems I do have with boss fights like this, is anything that requires me to switch my equipment, go through an area, switch my equipment, fight the boss, die. Go back, switch my equipment, fight the area, switch my equipment, fight the boss, die. Man, that startled me. I inevitably forget to switch my equipment. Had I, had I bought more life gems and had I had the proper equipment on, namely just the rings, that's the only thing I'm actually swapping out at this point. That would have gone differently. don't even know why I backstabbed them. That actually makes it take longer to kill them. Yeah, the NPC summons get stuck up there trying to fight the ranged enemies that they can't touch. And next is getting them down here. That's a phantom, that's not a... Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's only one phantom, you don't have to ask. No, I mean, I guess you can ask, but... Okay, now we've got Radiant Soul Gems. I actually put on the right armor this time. That's 2% damage reduction at the cost of using effigies. Bigger life gem heals faster and lingers longer. Back. Now he's immolating. May as well pop another. I don't remember how long they last. And I'm gonna back off. Oh yeah, they don't last near as long. I mean, they don't last as long as I thought they did, but they do heal faster. Come on. Oh, well, I at least shielded the brunt of it. Now, I'm not risking him doing any explosions while I happen to be near him. Boom. That one had a big delay on it. Sorry about being quiet, I'm kind of being focused. Focused is a word for it. My stamina was getting really low and I needed to get out of there. Oh, that delay got me. But that explosion bought me time. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Gotcha. That one I pushed that one. That was risk. Well, I gave up, you know, a percentage of souls for doing that. And let's get properly armored back. Bellhead returns. And that is the blue smelter demon. And then that loops us up here where we get the Mask of Pharos, or the Pharos Mask. It does have uses. It's an odd one, but it has uses. And also, I believe, was part of a build at some point. No, that's Mask of the Father. Never mind. Just having memories of Giant Dad builds. Basically, tears flow from the mask, giving you a perpetual drench effect, which, although it doesn't show it on the stat screen, gives you a large boost to your fire resistance. Which is kind of your reward for besting this region. It is one of the core items that people will use to traverse the lava in... Hurrah for weapon. What weapon? Where is weapon? Oh, I know what weapon they're talking about. The lava in the Iron Keep, Iron Castle. And then you drop back down here. And it just does a big loop around. There's a couple things I can do. Firstly, I'm buying a bunch of soul gems, life gems, etc. And getting my cushion back underneath me. It had begun slowly mutinying and trying to escape while I was distracted by the smelter demon. I like to always keep a nice supply of those.
Thank you.
And I should level up as always. How much would it take me to get in, I do need to get an attunement slot. Having warmth would be useful, but having 175 stamina is also useful. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and root out all the remaining items from the Iron Passage. I will montage over this, of course. The first set, there's this gated area, past that, the next gated area, and then there's a couple side branching paths. But first, you pull this lever and you deal with all of these woobagoos. No, these aren't woobagoos. No, these are much worse. Oh no! Run away, run away, run away. Use the Estases. Oh, will you not come in here? Oh, too bad, you came in here. You are in my domain now, sir. Now the rest of you can wait until I properly swap my life gem back out. I don't remember where the items were. There's one. 7 large Titanite shards. Okay, now for the next part, I am gonna go ahead and use a crown because it requires me getting past these guys, and there's a chance that, you know, like that one time I get caught by It literally comes down to a mixture of two different luck. One, which direction the... I know I didn't rest at the bonfire, but for what I'm doing it doesn't matter. Which direction the fireballs happen to fire, which is somewhat random, but it's somewhat controlled by where you are at the time of firing. And two, where the axe-wielding goons happen to go and what attacks they happen to throw. Oh, perfect. Not perfect, but it was good enough for my needs. Okay, I'm gonna save that and see if I don't get past here. No, if I don't get past here, I'll be dead. I need to go down there. It's frustrating. But I need to drop down to here and see what this does. I don't remember. Okay, this puts me on the lower terrace, which gets me to that item. Okay, so... You, sir, will die. As soon as you figure out you can't reach me. Who am I kidding? I just need the item. Bye-bye. A wilted dusk herb, but that was not worth it. And this drops me down to the last area. Oh, come on. Come on, fellas. Move! Why do you have a stupid set of claws out? I do like the design for when you have a team, but the assumption that you're gonna have a team is... For a second it looked like I was running at really fast speed. It's frustrating when you just want to get through it and get the items and, you know, move on with life. I don't know how I went through that, but I will take it. And no, I didn't take this path, so there's items in there, and I need to get past it. No, I don't need to get past it, actually, I don't think. If I can just get you one at a time. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm not that encumbered. I'm at 27%. No. Oh no, 27 whole percents. But I keep having instances where I'm just really low on stamina. Partly because I'm having to push to keep attacking enemies when low on stamina because there's so many of them and I can't let them gang up on me. Target him! I don't know how that missed me, but I'll roll with it. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, that's all I can say. Nope, item. Simpleton Spice, yeah, I feel like a simpleton for coming down here for Simpleton Spice. 5 torches, that's 25 minutes worth of torch. You know, if torches had been as useful for the long term as the game design had originally intended, then coming down here just puts me in the, you know, that path, which I've gotten those items. By my count, there's one area left I haven't gone, and I could have gotten there the first time had I not realized that the astrologist in the last room was on a... There's the arrow guy, then the astrologist being down on that little ledge. I didn't realize at the time that he was on a separate ledge. Get back to the bonfire and rest at it. It would be nice if that... on the one hand, it's nice. It would be nice if enemies didn't respawn when you did that. On the other hand, it would be highly exploitable, and it would make no bonfire runs really less interesting for people. Okay. Onward, onward, onward! I rolled after that thing collided with me. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, what is with the tracking on my sword? I think that spell messes with your tracking. I honestly think that spell messes... I honestly think that the Walk of Peace reduces your turn rate. Because it's like he'll be standing next to me and my character just won't swing the weapon at him. It'll swing next to him. If I actually was down to 25% or below, that would have no visible effect on me. Aha, I forget about you. Almost. Okay. Next. Move! Move! I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bloodstain. Yeah, they're intentionally far away to prevent the player from doing anything to kill them beforehand. They really went out of their way on this one to make it unique. That's a nice word. Move, 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 move. There you go. Go jump off a cliff. No, I got that item. I don't have to deal with him. I could push him off the ledge, but it wouldn't help. Okay, then out here is him. Who I don't even have to deal with. I can just go over here. I'm gonna get shot in the back by an arrow. But that guarantees me access to whatever's back here. Which is a whole lot of nothing. I see. This is just the other ledge that I would have dropped down to. You know, if I wasn't so patient, I would get rid of you. But I'm not gonna stand down here and try to bait you off a ledge and then die to the other guy. But with all that done, now we go to the Iron Keep. May as well go get the items that I normally never in a million years mess with, because I just... Usually by the time I get the Mask of Pharos and everything, I have long since forgotten about all this. I saw 56. Man, you frost people have a lot of fire resistance. You would not think the ice people would have a lot of fire resistance. 19. Ooh, I saw 21. The Katarina gauntlets. Yes, Onion Man gets to help. I saw a 20. Well, I saw a bunch of 28s. The King's leggings. Oh dear, this is very heavy indeed. 401 fire resistance. And still nowhere near enough. Oh, that's right, you've also got to use Flash Sweat and the Red Burr. Yeah, I'm not gonna go respec just so I can go get some items. You know, sorry. Okay. Well, I suppose... Well, I'll go see if there's anything I can upgrade. But aside from that, I suppose this episode is drawing to a close. I don't think I have anything that I can really do with it. Oh, Dragon Chime. You tempt me so. 63 Twinkling Titanite. Need 2 Titanite chunks for that. And I've got no Titanite shards, wow.
Don't waste my time.
You've been well.
Let's see if you sell anything interesting. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Visit me again.
Oh, let's go ahead and do that.
What?
Yes, me again. It's always me again. I forgot to check and see what the original stats on it was. Whoops. Oh well.
I'll be around.
I have upgraded Juster's gloves now. Bellhead approves. And what I was going to say before is, since you have a smelter soul and the blue smelter, aka aged smelter soul, you can make 2 boss weapons out of it, the red and the blue smelter sword. Big, nice looking sword, and when they smash the ground they send out the flaming or magic shockwave. I've heard it can be fun to dual wield them, never done it. They're kind of strength weapon, and I mean, I have played strength before, I've just never tried dual wielding those before. Or power stancing and seeing what they do. But generally nice weapons. But for now, I'm going to pause here, and I will see you next time.